Well, I think the opportunity to be able to provide the Swan Hill folk with a brand new residential care facility to which meets, I think it's well exceeds, you know, standards, the basic standards, but also to provide the opportunity for folk to move within or to come within a village, to move within that village setting, to which we aim to be able to provide those supports, and thus allow especially partners to continue to live together for as long as possible before moving into residential care.
The facility, I don't know that they really understand what it means for Swan Hill, but they've got a state-of-the-art facility, they've got a retirement village that's growing, that's owned by the community, and that's the point, it's all owned by the community, for forever and a day. I mean, this facility here will make sure the aged care facility is viable and going for the next 40 years, and that was our aim, and that's what I think is good, and people don't have to move away.
Well, I see that service actually developing and growing, and I think once again we're going to create a sharing role and responsibilities across two sites, and to which will help to create further that community connection integration. But also, once again, over the years we've increased our staff employment. When I first came, we had a staffing of only 55. Today we have on this site a staff of over 94. But it also allows our staff opportunities to maybe move and, across during periods of work, to work within the village or to work within the facilities. And also opportunities for staff, to further their career. As our place grows, we've had to have much more specialised areas, and opportunities therefore for staff to further training and skills. So overall, I see it as been a wonderful benefit to our staff in all particular areas, and hopefully has benefit and continues to benefit the residents to whom reside within the facility and the village. Well, certainly residential aged care has changed, and it's changed dramatically over the last 10 to 15 years. For folk to move into residential care, they're predominantly requiring a very high level of care, or they're specifically designed for people with advanced stages of dementia. And so it requires a high intensity of staff to deliver the appropriate care and services, and certainly a specially designed facility to be able not only to deliver care and services, but opportunities for their loved ones to visit and feel part of their care, and to enjoy being with the folks. Yes, I do actually, because I certainly the design and the bathroom especially, I mean, is a great area of space, because as people age, they often need specific aids or actual room to be able to move around freely around the bathroom, or to place a chair, and you've got plenty of access to do that freely without tripping over any other object. And it's the same with the outline, the space within these areas. I mean, they're excellent because you can place pieces of furniture or even equipment that may be needed without obstructing a sort of walkway or even accessing a particular object that they may need.
To me, the security, they've got the security and feel comfortable and be able to sleep and relax. the ability to get care if they needed it, and to have emergency, contact. And the third one would be that, if you're looking after one another, who cares for the carer? And it's very important that the carer gets a bit of time off. And with this here and the facility being so close, I think that's the three major ones. I think security, emergency services, and basically giving them a spell every now and then, something else. Yeah.
Mark, this is a beginning of a huge development in provision of, I see in Alcheringa being able to deliver and provide care for both our elderly and those to whom may need it. And I think I can see it at a stage, various stages, from those to whom are highly dependent on care and services, to those to whom need assistance with care, but at the same time retain their, independence, but with the supports as Arthur outlined. I also see it as becoming part of opportunities for people over 55 to retire or to maintain part-time work, but have a fairly active lifestyle within a sort of village setting that allows them those opportunities to do and please what they want to do and go away, but have those connections.
I'd hope to see it finished with the 150 units or whatever that is in any combination. A happy community that the aged care is very much part of, and interacting between the two. People are happy to have their own bowling club, perhaps have their own sporting club, and live here, and not necessarily all needing care. Some of them younger and wanting just a smaller place to just come back to when they're off travelling, and a really good community where people want to be part of a community and look after themselves and supported by us.